Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the 10th Thanksgiving celebration, presented to Derrick Hodge, the Groundbreaking Award 2018. Yes, I'm crying. I don't know what to say. You know, this means everything. I'm glad my mother's here. And my wife and my son and daughter. And hey, baby. All right. Sorry, man. Bear with me. You know, I gotta say this. This is everything to me. This is everything because, for the most part, like everybody that was a part of the reason why I wanted to just keep trying for something is in this room, you know. My biggest influence, which was my mother, you know, before we could even afford instruments like that, you know. She raised me. She tried to keep me off the streets. You know that, mama. And she used music for me. Like, we couldn't even afford
a lot of stuff like that, but she would put on the radio every night. She'd put on Power 99, you know, and then she'd put on something else every night, and I had no choice but to go to sleep listening to music, wake up listening to music, and that ended up being one of the biggest catalysts for my entire life in the way I understand music, you know. Forget the hype, forget the name dropping, you know, forget the resume stuff. Forget awards. Like, the reality is, you know, I'm thankful that I had somebody in my life like her that just told me, just keep listening, you know. And then my brothers came into my life. Thaddeus. I mean, I don't even know where to begin, brother. Like, you've always been there for me. You know, Wayne, Adam, I don't even know where to start with you, man. I mean, but I just remember we would sit in the house and just practice with no amps, nothing till the sun came up. Like, we didn't care about nothing, just listening to each other, letting each other, you know, breathe. And I tell you, to this day, you know, these brothers on stage, they have reached the absolute height of what you can achieve in this music industry and business. But when I tell you their spirits and their attitude, you know, we've never had a single day of negativity, not a single day, you know. And I tell you, that mindset, and my brothers, they ended up being my biggest role models. Every time, you know, when I go to a place where I'm trying to figure out in this world what I want to say as an artist, sometimes I think back to the very simple and humble beginnings where it was just about trusting the moment. And I think back to my mother, and I think back to my best friends who are all on stage, and God gives a message that it's going to be okay. And then we just start creating art. And I have y'all to thank for that, man. Thank y'all for being there for me. Everybody on the stage, I don't want to start, if I start naming everybody, I wouldn't even know where to. But just know I love all of y'all, man. And I can't believe this is all happening. This means more to me than you know. Mr. Les is in the building. You know, one of my friends, Jamie Williams, I don't know if he's in the building. Thank y'all all, everybody even that's come out to support, you know, showing Freeway love, the great Charlie Mack love, and showing Brent Selleck love. Everybody that came out showing their love and support for great artists and musicians like Adam and Darrell and everybody on stage putting this together. Y'all being here means everything, because y'all being here shows that y'all want to give that love back to everybody that puts their blood, sweat, and tears into the city of Philadelphia. So thank you. Just know, aside from my best friends and my brothers being on stage, E-Road, I am incredibly thankful. This means more than you'll ever know. I don't know what to say. I'm going to go back to crying in a minute. But just know, thank y'all so much. Thank you.